Hi everyone! Have you ever wondered what happened in your mother's belly when she said that your little brother or sister was in there? Or have you ever wondered how you were created? Let's find out today. You exist out of a lot of little machines that carry out all sorts of different work for your body. These machines are called cells. For example, your hair exists out of hair cells and your stomach out of stomach cells. When your parents decided they wanted a baby, their sperm cell and egg cell joined each other in your mother's uterus in her belly. Here, the sperm cell of your father travels all the way to the egg of your mother. Together, they form a cell called a zygote. The zygote contains the building blocks to make a baby, just like you can build a house with separate Lego blocks. To make the baby, the zygote first divides into separate cells. This is called cleavage. It continues to divide until it looks like a mulberry, and because of this shape, the zygote is now called a morula. Because the morula is dividing in separate cells, it gets bigger and bigger. The outer cells of the morula will later form the membranes and placenta. The placenta will help the baby to get enough food. So although it will not form the baby itself, it is really necessary for the baby to grow. Inside the morula, a cavity forms, and the cells on the inside will later form the baby. Now, this ball of cells is called a blastocyst. This blastocyst will implant in the mother's uterus, where it will grow and stay until the baby is ready to be born. Once implanted, in the uterus, a cavity will form on the other side of the cell nest, forming it into a disc with cells. We call this cavity the amniotic cavity. The lower part of the disc will split open and forming a so-called primitive streak. The cells on the top layer will travel through the streak to the other side, in the end forming three different cell types, called exoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. These different cell types will form into different body parts. The ectoderm will form your hair and skin. The mesoderm will form your blood and skeleton. And last but not least, the endoderm will form your lungs and intestines. The formation of these three cell types is called gastrulation. When these cell layers are formed, folding is needed to get all the right cells in all the right places. This is a really complex process, with a lot of signals telling every cell to get in the right place. When this process keeps going on, the clump of cells will eventually transform into a baby. Did you know this all happened even before your mother knew she was pregnant? The presence of the embryo can be tested from now on. Also, the baby is now visible on an echo scan, so you can see your new brother or sister. Thank you for watching!